Good morning. It's July 1st, 2018, and another installment of Lost in Schizophrenia. My last installment, I was talking a lot about symptoms and about the symptoms I've had, and the symptoms others have when they are mentally ill with schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder. But, you're probably wondering what the difference between schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder. Well, schizoaffective disorder, the affective part of the diagnosis means a mood component to the disease, and that mood component can be similar to manic depression. You have a mood disorder, so you can be hypomanic or manic or depressed, along with symptoms such as hearing voices, being delusional, having hallucinations, things like that. I've never really had very bad hallucinations. I've been delusional. I have some pretty weird things going upstairs in my head that I've been exposed to as when I'm in mania. And I'll write about those in my book, my future books, and you can read about them when the time comes for me to publish them. But what I wanted to talk to you today about schizophrenia and lost in schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder is medication. I've been on almost every new med conceived. I've been on Gedon. I've been on Abilify. I've been on Haldol. I'm on Haldol right now. I've been on Zyprexa, Seroquel. I've been on clozapine. I've been on. I'm on trazodone right now. I'm on Latuda right now. Latuda and trazodone are good meds for me, and they don't cause the weight gain that the other meds like Seroquel I was on. I just recently switched to Latuda, and I've lost like 8 pounds, and I'm looking forward to losing more. But these medications, many of them are called antipsychotics, and then there's mood stabilizers like lithium, which I'm on. I'm on lithium. I chose to be on lithium. I asked to be put on lithium because I realized that I was manic. I was hospitalized recently, not too long ago. About a year ago, I was hospitalized at the state hospital. And before that, I spent almost a year in the hospital. After my wife left me, I spent some time in the hospital, and then I spent some time in some group homes. And I've been slowly getting my life back. The apartment you see behind me, that's my apartment. I moved into it about 3 or 4 months ago. Before that, I was in transitional housing. Before that, I was in a group home called Maplewood. And Maplewood was a wonderful experience for me because it was a group home that helps people. It's an intensive group home where they help people acclimate to the real world again. And I'm grateful for the experience I had. It was a positive experience. I'm looking forward to going to school this fall. Hopefully I'll be getting a job this summer. I have a job lined up with TJ Maxx. I'll probably be starting in a week or two. The pay is not that great. It's only minimum wage, which is $10.50 here in Vermont an hour, which is pretty good for most states. But the way I'm paying for school is something called the PASS plan. And for those who are on benefits, like disability, the PASS plan stands for Plan for Achieving Self-Support, and you get it through Social Security. And the best way to find out about the PASS plan is to Google Cornell PASS plan, and it lays out the whole PASS plan for you. It has an application you can fill out and print out and send into the PASS cadre where you live. In New England, it's the Boston PASS cadre or the Lynn PASS cadre. Say in California, it'd be a different place, but it explains all that to you in the Cornell PASS plan website. So, what I would like to do is explain some things about the medications that I know of. Now, right now, I'm on a whole slew of medications, and I also take vitamins. I take vitamins. I take mineral supplements. I take protein, extra protein in the morning to help me with weight loss. In the sense that I'm trying to have a high protein, low carb diet. I've lost 8 pounds in the last week or two, couple of weeks, and I got to start exercising. I have a gym pass that I haven't been using, and I got to start using it soon, or I'll be wasting money when I don't want to do that. I don't get a lot of money from Social Security. I get enough just to get by. Actually, I get less now that my pass plan has been accepted, and I get less money because a lot of it has to go towards my pass, which is school. So what happens is I get my SSDI check goes towards my pass, and then I get an SSI check to live on. So what I have to do is I have to get a job to make up the difference, and that's why I'm hoping to start working at TJ Maxx soon. But let's see. Whew. If anyone has questions about medication or about treatment, or if they need advice on how to deal with or lose weight, or anything to do with schizophrenia or mental health, please comment below. Hopefully, I can do a blog or about the answer to those questions. I was going to say something about okay, medication. Yeah, let me explain the meds I'm on. I'm on lithium, I'm on trazodone, I'm on Latuda, I'm on Haldol, and I'm on lithium. I already said lithium. Yeah. I also take vitamin E, fish oil twice a day, 1,000 milligrams, and I take a multivitamin from B and C, B complex and C vitamin. I also take a multivitamin from GNC to round out any other nutrition I might need. The GNC vitamins are superior in every way. They're very good vitamins. They're kind of expensive. It's like $75 every 3 months for a big bottle of vitamins, multivitamins, but they're very good. And every time I take them, I feel great. So that's something I suggest is taking a multivitamin. Fish oil is really important for your brain function and your eye function, your nervous system. Vitamin E is really great for tremors that sometimes happens with the medications. It's called tardive dyskinesia tardive dyskinesia, and vitamin E is very good for that. Um, um, let's see now. So, if you have any questions at all, let me know. I'll try to answer them. Let's see. What else did I want to blog about today? Oh yeah, if you're in a mental health system, and one of the things that may be useful to you is something like therapy. Usually you can find the right therapist, and once you find the right therapist, it's really easy to talk about your problems and your issues. I've worked out many of my issues in therapy. I've learned to forgive a lot of people. I've learned to deal with problems that may arise. But I ask you to consider therapy if you haven't done it before. It's very useful. Take vitamins along with your medication and supplements. Get exercise. Go for walks. Hit the weights if you can. Make sure you have a trainer show you what to do if you don't already know what to do. My gym pass at Anytime Fitness is only $40 a month, so that's pretty affordable. But I suggest that you that you take and your sleep is very important. It's important to get at least 8 hours of sleep a night, and that's what my trazodone is for. It's a great sleep med. It's actually an antidepressant. It's an older antidepressant that they use nowadays for sleep. I was using Seroquel, but Seroquel was too powerful and it was packing on the pounds. Currently I weigh about 252 pounds. I was up to 260. Now, with the trazodone and Latuda, I'm down to about 252 now, and hopefully I can continue the downward climb when it comes to weight. Let me know if I can help in any way. If I can help, I can't help you financially, of course, because I'm as poor as a pauper. But if I win the Mega Millions, then we can talk. But if I can help you with advice, let me know. I've run the gambit of mental health. I've been hospitalized over 30, 40 times. I've been treatment resistant to embracing treatment, to wanting to be a psychiatrist myself. So I ask that you. Very hot today, July 1st. Very hot. I ask that you pray. That my spiritual component to my mental illness has been very powerful. When I first started off, my spirituality was composed of things like Confucianism, Taoism, the I Ching, the Tao Te Ching. Being half Chinese, I was attracted to those religions, and I studied them quite a bit. I studied them in college at first, but then I started studying them on my own, and I was very interested in them. And it wasn't until I became older that I became a Christian again. I was like 30 when I started going back to church. It's when I graduated school. I started going back to the Mormon religion that I was first raised in, and I feel like it was a good move. They have really great family values, really great values. The only problem is I smoke, and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints forbids smoking, and I'm like, oh no, I'm a smoker, I can't join. But they don't mind. They don't mind. And I don't drink anymore. Once in a while I'll have a beer, but for the most part I don't drink, and I don't smoke pot that much. I might have smoked it a few times in the past, and I really don't do drugs. One of the two drugs that you should never use are heroin and crack. I hear once you use those, you are hooked. So I'm scared to death of using heroin or crack or anything like that. Those things are crystal meth. Those things are so addictive. If I can't quit smoking, if I started smoking crack, I'd be selling my underwear for crack cocaine. Forget it. I'm not going down that road, and I suggest you don't either. I have a friend who is homeless now because he sold everything he had for crack cocaine. It's just ridiculous. And I wonder why, in Scientology and Dianetics, the reason why people do irrational things is because of the reactive mind. And if you read Dianetics, it talks about the reactive mind. Psychiatry and psychology might say it's pathology or the unconscious mind or unconscious reasons for doing things. It's usually called like a mental pathology or something. But it's pretty fascinating, and I want to be a psychiatrist, and I have studied psychology a little bit, and it's pretty fascinating stuff. And I'm going to leave you there with this blog for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, take care and have a great day. All right, bye.